Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So this video today is a little special to me because it's the first ever video for my new monthly collections. This video is featuring the embellishments that came in the collection, mostly for those who purchased it and might need a little guidance on how to get started and put things together, or would just like to see what was on my mind when I was creating this collection. I will be releasing a few more videos using and playing in this journal over the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for those. So I'm going to start with the strings that were left in the center of the signature that are hanging down out of the journal. I left these long in case someone wanted them to dangle, but I'm going to trim mine short, and then I'm going to use the 4 hearts in the embellishment pack and glue them to the strings, nice and simple. Next, I'm going to put together a flower from the flower shapes that come in this pack. I included a few so you could play around with them and create whatever you wanted to. I chose to use the 2 large petaled flowers and 1 small. I want to shape my petals so they don't just lay flat. There are a few different things you can use for this. They make special tools, but no point in going out and buying those. A small pen or screwdriver works fine, something round that you find laying around in your house. I like to pinch with my fingernail at the base of the petal first and make sure to stand it up a little bit, and then go back and curl my petals down with whatever tool I choose. If you haven't done this before, they're lots of fun to make. After this, I'm just going to layer and glue my pieces together and then add the smallest button in the pack to the center of the flower with my favorite glue. And now I have a couple extra flowers I can glue onto my pages later if I want to, or you could always go back and make a second flower out of these. Next, I'm going to put together my bookmark. I included some brown waxed cord to use because I think it's going to be easier to string these beads on. I realize that some of these beads are on the smaller side, so I apologize if they're hard for you to work with. You can always mix this up with other beads you have in your stash. I just really liked these colors. I think the purple bead is beautiful. I like to string my cord in the book first so I can see where to knot my string to get started. You want the beads to stay down at the bottom of the cord so they don't float around on the string. After that, you can see the pattern that I chose for laying out my beads for my bookmark, but feel free to create your own pattern and do whatever it is your heart desires. I mentioned that beading these can be tricky if your cord starts to unravel like mine did, and I left it in the video so you could see. Just give your string a twist and try again. Or you can always clip a tiny bit off the edge if it starts to fray a little bit. That helps you have a nice clean start to try to bead these little beads. I thought adding a bow to the bookmark would be a cute touch. I know bows can be tricky though. I don't know if this is just because I'm left-handed or true for everyone, but I found that if I tied my bow with the bottom of the bookmark string facing up, I could tie my bow and have the two tail strings point down in the right direction. I demonstrate the wrong way and the right way here for you to see. I am curious if this is a left-handed issue because I tie my bow backwards, so someone will have to tell me who purchased this kit, if it's a right-handed, left-handed thing, or if it's just true for everyone. I'm really curious. Next, I'm going to put the tag together. I decided to ink the edges of my papers with ColorBox chalk ink that I love. This is my favorite ink. Of course, any ink works, and I just like the look. It's definitely not necessary. You can leave it plain if you want to. Then I'm just going to glue the papers together. I chose to add mine to the cover pocket on my journal, but definitely you can use it anywhere in the book. Now I'm just going to tie some string on my paper clips that are included in the collection. Simple, I'm sure everyone knows how to tie string on a paper clip, but I just wanted to include it in the video anyway. And that's it for the embellishment elements in this collection. Be on the lookout for more videos where I will be using the rest of the collection, some papers and book pages that are included, and creating a couple spreads in my book. There's a link to my Etsy shop in the description box down below for anyone who might still be interested in having a Dreamer collection of their own. There are still a few left. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!